As developers, we need to be able to provide the right platform, the right environment, so people will be able to improve their quality of life.
When I was young, I thought that the car was king. Now we're trying to unlearn that and saying now the pedestrian is king.
Makati was planned several decades ago, oriented clearly towards the automobile. Since then, it has evolved to adapt to newer conditions where we try to introduce more pedestrian and transit activities.
Many of these ideas were controversial at that time. People simply didn't believe that Filipinos would walk. And now people have really made it a part of their lives and in fact has become an enjoyable activity.
High-density mixed use, that's very sustainable. You create a mix of uses and at that good enough density that it encourages walking and less dependence on cars. In Makati, we have this grade separated pedestrian circulation which minimizes conflict between cars and people. In Bonifacio, we have these arcaded circulation systems within the buildings. The density allowed in the Ayala Triangle is much higher than what we're actually developing. We were very concerned about how the people in other places of Makati would get their rides in EDSA. So we wanted to create a pleasant area for them to traverse. That was really the thinking then. So we said, okay, let's create this park, and we planned it, and then boom. Global financial crisis. We were actually in a dilemma. Should we even do this? There's no revenue to back this up. But then it was a management decision. No, we need this. We need this for Makati. And the public needs this. So we opened it up. Like we didn't realize how it would start to trigger a running culture in Makati. And how families would now start to use this space. Before, it was unheard of to see families or couples with baby strollers walking around the streets of Makati. Now, because you create this space, all of a sudden it's there.
So we want to add even further that by improving our open spaces here and perhaps begin opening some bike lanes, improving our sidewalks. Some of our sidewalks are quite old, and recently in Ayala, we completely rebuilt about 4 kilometers of sidewalks there. It's always a transformation, and it will never end, and we are still thinking of new projects for the future.